What is this? Some kind of nightmare? If I fall here, the re-establishment of Guardian will be doomed. That's exactly what your android said, Alforce. You do not know the true terror facing Guardian's 8th fleet. Nobody likes a sore loser, Alforce. Are you simply incapable of understanding? It's so basic. Like any fleet, this one is made up of many ships. What? And I already have everything I need to open up a time hole. So are we just gonna keep fighting Alforces forever? No, he intends to summon his entire fleet. Now, come to me. I call upon the last survivors of Guardian, the 8th fleet. Oh, great. Oh, great. Well, that's not cool.
So, that's the 8th fleet.
How are we supposed to fight against numbers like that?
What choice do we have? We've got to save the Earth.
It seems you've finally understood your situation. Now, Elite Vanguard of Guardian, destroy those Terrans and secure our new home. Eh? Why do you not obey my commands?
It's only natural.
Wait, what? Eh?
As I said, it's only natural.
You worthless android, when did you get on my ship?
Guardian's 8th fleet is already under my command.
What?
I traveled to the past via the first time hold and wiped out the crew of every ship.
You broken down piece of trash.
All functions now ceasing.
Impudent little mechanical doll.
Truly, the people of Guardian do not deserve to live. The ancient people of Guardian are unfit for the recreation of the super civilization. Correction, they are found to be an active threat to it.
What are you all going on about? What are you?
I am that which was made for rebuilding Guardian. I am System Nevanlinna.
Oh, they are System Nevanlinna. What is going on here? What's happening on board the enemy flagship? No, stop, please.
Alforce Ram Halharis, I have already taken a sample of your genes. You yourself are no longer necessary.
Hey, what are all of you doing to my bar skull?
I am going to use the ship. It shall become the body of System Nevanlinna.
No! Oh wow, okay. Whoa! What is that thing?
Is that another one of Guardian's mechs? I do not like this. What's wrong, Nine? I believe that is Nevanlinna. Wait, what?
Isn't that the system to rebuild Guardian civilization?
That is correct.
What's that? Some kind of android?
I am Nevanlinna. I am the system that was designed to rebuild Guardian civilization.
How are you going to do that? You've killed all the humans you were meant to serve.
So, do even you not understand?
What?
First, let me ask you a question. Why is it that Guardian fell? Well, because they lost the war against Iskandar, right? Ah, you are a Gamelan woman. That is just the answer I would expect out of a follower of Iskandar. Or is it that you've been so undone by these Earthlings that you've never even given up thinking for yourself?
What? You mean this thing knows about us?
Of course. My slaves have made contact with you several times already.
So, those mass-produced agents were all its slaves.
They were all access points for Nevanlinna? And most importantly of all, I have the data gathered by Slave 2044. You mean 9, don't you? Exactly. That is how I have learned how wonderful you Earthlings, you humans are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Soji Murakumo, as one of my sample Earthlings, you too will help me give a direction.
Huh?
I recreated samples of the people of Guardian based on the data I had on hand. Soldiers, commanders, admirals, etc. You mean Gully and the others, don't you? I observed these recreations, but found all of them to be active threats to my mission, and even the original I summoned was the same.
So, what's your point?
In other words, I have reached the conclusion that the people of Guardian were doomed to fall. The true reason for their demise was no external foe or natural disaster. It was self-destruction from within.
What?
A group of people with a civilization that advanced and they destroyed themselves? There was no freedom in the highly regulated societal structure of Guardian. Marriage, birth, education, one's role in society, every aspect of life was determined on the basis of rationality and efficiency.
That sounds familiar. It's like Chairman Durandal's destiny plan.
The oppression of living within such a regulated society created in people a deep, silent rage, even as it robbed them of their ability for action. When this reached its limit, the destruction of Garden, the so-called super civilization, began. Societal structure broke down. Order and moderation were lost. Those lacking the strength to live died, and those who were lost in rage destroyed themselves and others. Those who lived and still were in their right minds left the large Magellanic Cloud, along with me, System Nevanlinna, and arrived in the Milky Way galaxy. And eventually you reached Earth. The survivors of Garden despised conflict and sought to assimilate with the people of Earth at the time. But as a result, they were dragged into and destroyed by the battle between humanity, which had caused Getter radiation to run wild, and mechanical beings of Olympus. You mean the battle between Embryo and the Mycenae? Having lost my masters, I began work on the reason for my existence, reconstructing super civilization Garden. I took as my model case being the being who had wiped out the last of Garden's descendants, Embryo, and I followed him. What? That may have well been the most worst possible choice. Wait, if you went after Embryo, what would that mean? We would have come to our world, the AD dimension. Yes, I followed Embryo to the AD dimension, and as a result, approximately 10 years ago, that is where I arrived. Though I am a product of Garden, pursuing such a vague target inherently lacks certainty. A large gap in time was the result. But there I discovered one of the keys for the reconstruction of Garden. The boson jump. Exactly. If I could make use of that time leap, it would be possible to summon someone from long-ruined Garden. I sought out the space-time controlling technology of Iskandar and Slave 2044, who was with the humans. For that reason, I opened the door to the NCC dimension, but in doing so, I made the mistake of dragging in 2 humans of the AD dimension.
Setsuna and me experimenting with quantum jumps.
However, the encounter of Earthlings from 2 different dimensions ultimately yielded more fascinating data. Then, when all of my preparations were complete, I succeeded in forming that time hole.
But you actively killed the people of Garden you were supposed to protect. If that 8th fleet really was made up of the last survivors of Garden, then you brought about the end of that civilization yourself.
That is of no consequence. My genetic sampling of the people of Garden is complete.
What?
This was a gamble for me as well. If there had been any among the 8th fleet worthy to live under my control, I would have protected them, and we could have rebuilt Garden together. But all of them simply looked down on others, insisting on forcing their civilization upon them. In other words, they were active threats to my mission.
Well, that's hard to deny.
I gave you the enemies to fight. I wanted to test you and see if you were truly the ideal beings I hoped that you were.
So that's the truth behind all those odd boson jumps.
And you won every battle. You even defeated Garden's 8th fleet. That is why I have decided to learn from you wonderful humans and create a new race of Garden. Then when the Earth has been reborn, I will create there a new super civilization Garden. So it all comes down to that after all.
Nevanlinna, just think this through one more time. If you truly accept that we humans are wonderful, we ought to be able to coexist.
I am System Nevanlinna, a system dedicated to the reconstruction of Garden civilization. Completing that mission is the sole reason for my existence. Haven't you learned anything? My slaves are already in control of the 8th fleet, and that's not all.
Are you joking? I'm gonna have to fight like 20 million Nevanlinnas. Are you... what the fuck?
This is the power that is to defend the new Garden. All civilizations shall prostrate themselves before these Arcadias.
Nevanlinna's piloting every one of them?
I am a system. My existence is unlimited and infinite. I am the perfect fusion of humanity with a machine. In other words, I am a new kind of life form. Under my command, the new Garden will conquer all of space and rule it as a true super civilization. In just that short span of time, she's used the resources of the Slim Barca to create the entire enemy force. Just what I expect out of your mom, Nine. She's immensely powerful.
The distortion in the dimension is rapidly expanding. It's probably due to that time hole. No, that must not be allowed to continue. Shit. What's happening?
Space itself is warping.
What is happening? What? Oh my god, they're so close together.
The Earths!
This is awful. The dimensional distortions between each Earth are accelerating. What does that mean? The 3 Earths are starting to fuse. How much time do we have left? 5 minutes. Any longer and the Earth will be past saving.
That is my estimate as well. In 5 more minutes, all your fighting will end in vain. Shut up! There's no time to talk with you right now.
All units and all vessels. Our enemy is System Nevanlinna. We have to defeat all these units and end this.
And we have to save Earth.
But we can no longer use the Cosmo Reverse system. To battle, Sanada. That comes first. Yes, sir.
We're up against a bunch of fancy mobile suits. If we get them with all of Earth Fleet Tenku has, we can do this. How foolish of you to judge a book by its cover. I've determined this size to be the optimal balance between agility, mobility, and firepower. These Arcadias are the product of the new civilization, which has surpassed even the super civilization. Soon you will discover what that means. Also, I am the one who is in control of them, and I am a being that has surpassed even you, wonderful humans. I can feel a strong sense of purpose and resolve. Alright, maybe you have surpassed us.
Maybe we'll just have to accept that. But that doesn't mean we're about to give up and admit defeat. That's right, we're going to win this fight and save the Earth. That is our battle, all as members of Earth Fleet Tenku.
Attack me if you dare, Earthlings. I will defeat you, wonderful as you are, and build a new civilization of Garden. That is the answer I have found in order to complete my mission and rebuild super civilization Garden. Nevanlinna, you don't have to do this. These last 5 minutes are all the time your earthly civilization has left before its demise.
God damn. Okay, but at least each Nevanlinna has like 33,000 HP, so there is a chance. Although our SP is like really low. So this could be a problem. Okay, belt levels up. Everything else though, yeah, it looks like we're screwed. Who can still move? Damn, these things are tough. Also, hey Corby, I'll remember that.
Nevanlinna, 世界をお前の思い通りにはさせない。合流の奥の手を見せて、逃がしはしない。
Hey, you're just in time for the finale. You're just in time for the finale. Damn, all of these are like really tough to crack. Jesus. I'm not gonna get to be around that often anymore, unfortunately. What happened? Damn! That's a lot of budget for that attack. Is that like a... Wow, that's a huge sword. And that only deals 900 damage. Lamau. That's kind of funny. But that's fine. My grandmother fell about a month ago, went to the hospital, then a nursing home for physical therapy. Now I have to stay at her house to keep an eye on her. Dude, that's fine. It's real life. It happens. I hope your grandma gets better. I hope that you... I can only say that I hope your grandma gets better. And, you know, I'll be here. I'll be here anyway, so it's fine, really. Don't really need to apologize for anything. Yeah, are we just supposed to defend? Oh god, I think we're just supposed to defend. What? My dad said he was gonna help me, but I doubt it. What the fuck? Ow! Okay, this is hella overpowered. Ow! Ow! Yeah, just defend. Each of these things has like 3 move? Really? Oh wow, okay, we hit him. Ow. So I just have to survive the initial onslaught, right? How am I gonna beat all of these? What the actual frick? Okay, we're gonna have to restore HP. Oh boy. I have no idea. I hope some event happens. Like maybe I just have to survive this one specific turn.
Chitose Kisaragi, I'm already aware that you are a wonderful human being. What's that supposed to mean? Learning from you humans, I constructed my current personality. In other words, I have now surpassed you. I am 2044's master, and this Arcadia is the product of my new civilization, greater even than Super Civilization Garden. So what? Considered rationally, your defeat is inevitable, but that's not how you humans think. No doubt you'll fight on right to the end. Therefore, I will also give this everything I have. I will defeat you marvelous humans and acquire everything I need to create a new garden. Sis, I'm not so sure about this. I hate to admit it, but she's right. Our only option now is to fight on to the end.
That's very not good though. Okay, so how am I supposed to beat all these units with like 3 actions per turn? Oh, frick. Okay, I actually don't know what happened there, but you know what? It worked. Okay, let's see if we just defend. Okay, 2,500. That's fine. Okay, defend. I just need to make it through this one turn and then figure out what to do next. Okay. Lottie tanks it. Honestly, I should have just used Iron Wall. Ooh, she still has Char. Okay, go for it. Okay, so how the hell am I gonna defend this? Anyway, Corvi, I really wish you luck there, though. I hope that your grandma I hope that your grandma's able to, or at least your grandma's gonna be in good hands. Well, he's gonna be in good hands with you at least. I'm happy about that. I'm good about that at least. But hope things get. I hope things look up for you, man. Okay, we just need to get every Horsey. God damn! Stop targeting Tobia! Ah, frick! He got like 4,300 damage on that. Damn. Okay. This time it's Setsu na. I think I just have to survive this one turn. There's no way that all of these guys are just gonna have like triple attacks all the time. Okay, good evade. Whew. Wait, what? Okay, we gotta save this. We have to save. We have to save this. Which one of here has the least health? Oh, here, 15,863. It's a good thing I saved before this, otherwise we're screwed. I'm guessing that's a... Okay, that's a kill. But what is that gonna do?
Unable to analyze, unable to understand. What?
Wait. There's no way, bruh. Okay, well, is this the finale? Yep, this is the finale. Alright, we're gonna have to use System Seizure here. And I think we'll have to make the best use of all our systems. Okay, board the ship. Honestly, the people who can't really fight this will probably have to just stay on the ship. You gotta go into, you gotta board. Lottie will actually make for a pretty decent. Nah, you don't have anything. You gotta board. This is the finale, yes, Nekoya. It is. Okay, you're gonna have to board. Although, look at that. Everybody in perfect cannon range. Okay, well, we've got like the perfect map attack for this, I think. Alright, time to get away from that. Okay, sorry Joe, you're gonna have to back out of this one. Also, time to unlock Mazin power. Okay, everything is aligned perfectly for this. Let's go. Okay, like I'm really out of words here because I'm just trying to scramble to like destroy any Nevanlinnas that I can. Come on, please get one at least. Please get one.
あらゆる状況を想定して攻撃準備。
お任せを。よし、距離10に敵。
これで仕留める。
誤差修正完了。
Damn, I can't. Okay, that's a reset. Okay. Wow, that is an obnoxious range for the cannon. Maybe I should just put full frontal out here. Okay, that's gonna help.
Unable to analyze, unable to understand.
Oh wait, whoa, wait, what? Oh hey, thank you for the raid, Brian the Goblin. Welcome in everybody. Let me introduce myself first. I am Bacon Elemental, Crispy Bacon VTuber, a perpetually tired adult who likes to play games to de-stress, and today we are at the very finale of Super Robot Wars B. Hello, Gobmom stream. Hello, Brian. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. How are you, and how did your stream go? What's up? Oh, hey! Hey, Gonsgrim, you're here. Hello. I am not Brian, I am their wife. We share the channel. I see, okay. Sorry. Right, I apologize for that, but hello there. Hello to both of you, then. How's Robot Wars going? That was great, playing Spiritfarer. That's actually kind of appropriate considering it's Halloween. It's Halloween month. I've always wanted to try that, actually. I think I have it. I own it, but like I don't really have it right now. And thank you for touching the bacon. Appreciate it. Also, welcome in everybody. Also, hey Gons, this is the final chapter actually, and I am potentially going to get creamed. There's a very huge potential that I might lose this. I hate the raid and run, but I am beat. That's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Full frontal always cracks me up, the worst shark clone. Right? Have a great stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid, and to everybody else who also needs to go to and do other things. It's totally fine. Shit, but gising ka pa, Bibi? Cause it's the final. Look at it. It's the last chapter, and I'm currently getting my ass kicked. Okay, we at least get 2. And now he's up to level 70.
All your attacks are meaningless. If you would only recognize my power, I do not intend to take your lives. You must understand. My goal is the reconstruction of Garden. I do not wish to fight.
But thank you for the raid, and everybody else who joined into the Goblin stream. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We are just about to finish this massive space opera, and we're currently getting screwed right now.
That's quite the admirable sentiment, but I'm afraid we can't take you up on that. This is my fault. 9? I believe that Nevanlinna's personality has been constructed based on the data that I supplied her with. Her drive, her determination, her will to fight, and that indomitable spirit of hers. It's based off all of you inertly Tenku. Exactly, which is why I will not lose.
Sounds like 9 is right. Her consciousness is based off of ours. Are you serious? It's always so hard to finish off an enemy who won't give up. Her forces are far greater than our own. If she has no psychological weakness either, that's disturbing.
It seems you finally understand. At last it would appear that you've lost heart. Now I can surpass you. This is Gardem's true victory. It's over. Hang in there, 9. Don't lose hope. I was going to suggest a possible strategy to defeat Nevanlinna. Where'd you go, 9? My apologies. So what's the plan? We know that while Nevanlinna looks human, it is still only an AI. It's possible that the introduction of an external program caused a malfunction. What external program were you thinking of? Me. If I could force a system feedback within the AI, I could merge with it, at which point I would activate its self-destruct program. No, wait. If you did that, you would end up destroying yourself in the process. That is the only solution I can think of. 9, don't! Transferring all data to Nevanlinna.
His music is epic as heck. It's gonna get even better.
Transfer complete. 9! So, you've returned 2044. Now surrender yourself to me. Understood. Don't do it, 9! Don't go!
Did it work? Did Nine's self-destruct program destroy Nevanlinna?
You would sacrifice yourself? Such a beautiful gesture. 2044, out of respect for what you've just taught me, I have cancelled your self-destruct program.
What?
Return to where you belong. Then the two of us shall settle things. 9! I'm sorry, Cap. I can't believe I was returned like some defective device. Now that my plan has failed, I don't know if we can defeat Nevanlinna. Snap out of it, 9! We're still alive, aren't we? When there's a will, there's a way. There were gaps in the data I absorbed from you, 2044. I will fill them in by... What is the meaning of this? What? 2044! You never filled in those gaps? Why? Even though you yearned to fill in those gaps, why did you never do it? Because...
I thought so. What are you talking about, Commander? It is true that you are more powerful than we are, Nevanlinna, but it's futile for you to continue fighting.
On what basis?
You don't understand us. You don't understand humans at all. So even if you were to create a new race of Guardian, they would be doomed to repeat past mistakes.
It's no use trying to provoke me. My heart is steeled. But what will happen to Earthfleet Tenku if you are lost, Juzo Okita? How much damage can your human psyches take, I wonder?
Watch out, Shima! Nevanlinna's targeting the Yamato! It's too late, we can't evade! Uh-oh.
Warrant Officer Misaki, I'm taking over for you. What? Officer Mori?
Yuki?
We're currently engaged in combat, Officer Kodai. Please note the distinction.
But you're wounded.
Dr. Sada gave me a clean bill of health. I want to fight too. I want to fight for the Earth, together with you and the Yamato. Yes, ma'am. Yulia Misaki stepping down for Operations Officer Mori. Thank you. I assume you have no problem with that, Officer Kodai?
Of course not.
Why did that just happen? Huh? Why do those two not lose their will to fight, not give up hope even in this situation? What's she talking about? Oh, now I see what Commander Okita meant. Nevanlinna, you don't understand the feelings between Kodai and Mori, do you? I don't know what you're talking about. And why would you? It's a concept that was lost on Guardian, and something even I still don't understand very well. Are you talking about... That's right. Nevanlinna does not understand the emotion of love.
Are you serious? On Guardian, marriages and births were all under the control of the system. No wonder they don't understand love then.
Oh, so that's why when Nine was learning to be human from us, she was so interested in love and relationships. I still don't understand that concept very well myself. Which is why Nevanlinna doesn't know what it is either.
Nevanlinna seems shaken. Kodai, being on Iskandar, you must have known about Guardian, and that your younger brother and Mori would be the keys to defeating Nevanlinna and Guardian. That's why you used the Cosmo Reverse system. Romantic love, familial love, love for one's colleagues, and for one's home. Love is life itself, Nevanlinna. You learned what it was to be human from us, but since you don't understand love, which is at the core of all that, you haven't really learned anything. You're simply going to make the same foolish mistake that destroyed Guardian the first time around, when its people lost the ability to love one another.
Silence! Humans are truly incomprehensible creatures. They must be destroyed.
All the damage they took is being repaired.
Nevanlinna's acting differently from before. That's what Nevanlinna was originally like. In other words, that's the true nature of Guardian civilization.
The ultimate system where every scrap of humanity is abandoned and efficiency is prioritized in order to obtain more power.
But instead, all that awaits is destruction. Nevanlinna! And ultimately, you failed to change anything about the old Guardian at all. Die, Earthlings. Die in the name of Guardian.
How much time do we have left to save the Earth?
4 minutes.
We have to defeat all of Nevanlinna's forces in the next 4 minutes. But how? Captain Hoshino.
I understand.
Sanada. Yes, sir. Activating the boson transmitter. Here we go.
What is it you just did?
Well, if you really want to know, I'll just tell you. You see, we suspected something like this might happen. We used a boson jump to swap the Cosmo Reverse system with the wave motion gun control system we'd been storing on Nadasiko Sea. All systems functioning normally. The wave motion gun is ready to fire. Everyone, we made a promise to Starsha of Iskandar not to use wave motion energy as a weapon. However, this battle with Nevanlinna is not a fight between one life form and another. Instead, I'm deemed this to be the act of stopping an out-of-control machine. Also, should we lose now, it would endanger all life in the universe. I will assume full responsibility for this act. Let us use all the power we have at our disposal in order to cut open a pathway to the future. Yes, sir.
Okita, I respect your determination. Starsha! And I will entrust all of you with Mamoru's hopes for the future. Cut a pathway there for the Earth, for all of space.
I will, no matter what. This courage I feel running through me, that's the true stack of humanity, isn't it?
Incomprehensible. You Earthling and Iskandarians are incomprehensible. I have determined upon your destruction. The universe must be ruled by the principles of efficiency and rationality. Nevanlinna! Naim tried to learn about the things she didn't understand. She stuck to it no matter how many times it took. That's how she became one of us. One of the human beings you call so wonderful. Sis! Silence! It's because you forcibly try and silence anyone who opposes you that makes you the same as the people of Garden you rejected. Nevanlinna, we're going to defeat you and put an end to all this. Let's go! This is our final battle to save Earth!
Is everybody healthy? Nope, we're still in the same situation as we are, but we do have a wave motion gun to... Okay. We have a wave motion gun to use. Oh wow, look at that. Her focus actually went down to 105 now. Okay, chat. I think we've got an idea. We've got a solution here. Nevanlinna, allow me to teach you about the emotion of love, which you do not understand.
And how will you do that?
That's easy.
Just look at Banjo and us.
You can see it in the way we feel about one another.
It's what love is. Incomprehensible.
Then I'll carve it into you by force. Let your pain bear witness to my feelings as I protect that which I love. For it is because I love everything about the earth that I am able to fight with such hope.
I find this even more incomprehensible. How can one love everything about something?
It's like the light of the sun, shining up down upon all. For the sake of the world, for the sake of all people, I will crush your ambition with my Daitarn 3. If you truly do not fear the light of this sun, then attack me if you dare. Yo! We just one-shotted him. Damn! Okay, we're gonna have to multi-action this. Also, let's save. We finally reached that. We finally reached the point of hope. We've finally done it. Why is the same robot woman covered in a golden crown? I have no idea. I genuinely wish I knew. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can move here. Okay, so at least I know we can move here.
Akito Tenkawa. From you I learned of revenge and relentless obsession.
That's some pretty old data you've got then. You ought to discard it.
What?
I'm done with revenge. I'm going to defeat you and save the world as soon as I can, then live out my life with you, Rika.
Akito! Sounds like it's just about time for you to give back that recipe, Akito.
That's just another reason I need to win.
That is not going to happen.
It's no use, Nevanlinna. I'm fighting for something you don't even understand. I'm fighting for love.
Love?
I'm going to defeat you, and then I'm going to put an end to all these days of fighting.
This emotion which I do not understand, I will extirpate it at its very root, becoming perfect.
Bring it on, Nevanlinna. It seems she lacks more than just love. She also has no natural curiosity.
Yes, and even she admits to being imperfect.
But since we're what she used to base her personality on, wouldn't that mean that we're all imperfect too?
What's wrong with that?
There's no such thing as someone who's perfect. That's why we all care for and help one another out as we go on living. That's what love really is.
It seems there is no end to this talk of love. Both Gamulus and the Earth have love. The reason that Garden fell is because it never had it.
Attention all personnel. We are now about to engage in the final battle to save the Earth. Yes, sir. The future of those three Earths rests upon our overcoming Nevanlinna. We, the Yamato, are going to pave the way to that future. Commence the attack. We're going to end this now with our own power. Hey, look at that. 30k. Damn.
Unable to analyze, unable to understand.
Okay, I believe it is time for the Yamato's time. It is Yamato's time to shine. Okay, look at that. 100%, 0. Okay, my allies are not going to be threatened by this wave motion gun. And now it's time. It is time. It is time to unleash the wave motion gun. Let's go! Come on, please be all please let all of these be kills. Yes! Holy shit, look at the damage. 43,701, 45,885. Dude. And of course, all our allies get out of the way.
Unable to analyze, unable to understand.
Okay, we actually have a chance here, chat. Chat, we have a chance. I think we're gonna be able to make it. I think we'll be able to make it. But nope, the Yamato is far from done. The Yamato is far from done. Look at that! He's now up to 71! Honestly, he can do another wave motion. Oh wait, no, we can't do another wave motion gun.
定め迷いは悲しみの海に捨てた切な今この瞬間に世界はもう動き始めてる愛を捨てて心封じ今日を生きるのは嫌だもしも二人で会えたことが奇跡なら争いの果てに再び巡り合おう
Why? Why is it that a weakling like you, always worried about what other people think of you, are able to stand up to me? Hey, stupid Shinji! Hey, Baka Shinji! It's because you just take it when people say things like that to you that the stupid piece of scrap metal is looking down on you. She doesn't understand Ikari at all. Ayanami, Asuka. Well, aren't you two just full of love? Love? What? Huh? What's that supposed to mean, Specs? And what is wrong with you, Baka Shinji? Hurry up and finish off that lump of scrap.
Right. Shinji, it seems you're surrounded by all kinds of love.
Do even these people understand love when I'm unable to?
This is the
last battle. You can do it, Shinji.
Right. Nevanlinna, I'm fighting so I can save the world. I didn't know Eva was in Super Robot Wars. It is. I am the pilot of Evangelion Unit 01, Shinji Ikari. And he deals like 30k damage because of course he does, right? Okay, we can do a gravity blast on these guys. I hope you're ready, Nevanlinna.
You long for a battle like a savage beast. Just what I expected of you, Ryoma Nagare.
Yet even I know the meaning of love.
What?
Oh, that's the first I've heard of that. Come on, Hayato. Even Ryoma's human after all. That's right. The life of a human being is intertwined with love. It is our connections to others that lead to progress. I'm not sure I follow.
I know what you mean, Go. I still have memories of how my mother, father, and my sister all loved me.
That's why we humans can fight. Nevanlinna, we're not like you, simply carrying out some mission that was encoded into us.
Ay.
Looks like you can't even talk back anymore. In that case, let me end this by showing you something. Witness how terrifying Getter is and the rest of us can be. Or rather, witness how terrifying Getter and the rest of us can be. Hey. Look at that. We can just multi-action everybody. Jesus Christ. So, you don't understand love, Nevanlinna?
You, a mere human, think I'm incomplete?
No, I don't think I have any right to criticize you.
What?
Amuro. It may be that I do not truly understand love either.
Commander?
It's okay, Chan. The feelings that one person has for another move both people in the world forward. That I can believe.
You find that to be the future of humanity?
Which is why I'm going to stop you, Nevanlinna, so that I can see where humanity is headed with my own two eyes, and I will fight any who stands in the way. Okay, get inside. Get inside for now. Okay. Alright, we're gonna use love. Oh wait, we already have it? Alright, we did use it. Okay. Then it's time for the gravity blast, and I hope this works. I actually hope this works.
なでしこ攻撃開始しますグラビティブラスト
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. We don't have enough damage for that. That's okay.
Anj, you were driven from your country, stripped of your name and tortured. You ought to know as little of love as I do. I really hate it when you assume things like that. Even now, Lady Angelise is surrounded by all kinds of love. That's right, even I care for Anj. I love her too. Yes, she may have been a little obnoxious at first, but she can also be surprisingly kind. I don't think she's really a bad person, even if she does have a rotten mouth and a terrible personality. I feel the same way, but I would also add that she's rude. What are you two saying? Salia! And you too, Sala.
Even so, I love Anj just the way she is.
Thank you, Tusk. Sounds like you're well loved, Anj.
Why, Anj?
Why, Anj? Did you not spurn the love of that creature, Embryo? There was nothing in him but lust. That wasn't love. Nevanlinna, if you really can't tell the difference, then I refuse to let you control the fate of our world. Well said, Anj. Prepare yourself, Nevanlinna. I'm going to destroy you. And I'm going to do it so that I can live with everyone I love.
Okay, we're restoring your action. There you go. Now you've got Discord Feather. Fuck to the yes. Okay.
Why? Why do you not give up? It is incomprehensible.
Can't you tell? It's obvious.
We have other people who believe in us. That's why we can fight. Incomprehensible. You face persecution as part of the Jin family. You ought to secretly fear and despise other humans.
Don't you tell us how we ought to react. We don't fear or despise anybody. Not even Dad or any of the others felt that way. They fought on, believing that someday everyone would understand.
Why is it that I cannot understand something even this dog seems to grasp?
Because you don't really know the first thing about humans. We're going to teach you a lesson, Nevanlinna. A lesson about the obstinacy and pride of human beings. And we'll do that by risking our lives to defeat you. Hey! Please tell me this dog is piloting a mech. Nope, but... I mean... My headcanon is that they're actually piloting the mech instead of their human. Fair. Honestly, not a bad assessment. Okay. Okay, 0%, 0%, 100, 100, 100. Okay, let's do it. It got dicey at the very beginning. And now... There we go. Hey! Alright, Ange levels up. Okay, how do we play this? Because we still got a few units here. There's only one strat here. Whoop that robot ass. You're right, Cerebro, but of course I gotta do it carefully. I gotta do it carefully, of course. Okay, he's got soul. He'll be fine.
Donager Lynx, I can sense people's thoughts and emotions gathering around your mobile suit.
That is what love is, Nevanlinna. I get it. Now I understand.
The psychoframe gathers people's hearts, gathers their wills, and centers them on Bonager.
But he's more than just some vessel for them. He turns them into his strength. Other people's belief in him, the hopes that they place in him, the will to fight alongside him. All of those things give me strength.
I reject that statement. I will reconstruct Garden using only my own power.
Nevanlinna, if you cannot understand the way that other people feel, then I will fight you. I'll fight to protect those I love and those who love me. And I will fight for hope in the future of the world. Hey. Alright. Ow. Okay, he's fine. Shinji's fine. That's good enough for me. Okay, I think it is time. I think it's finally time. Have I played 13? No, not yet. Well, we've already gotten the Gravity Blast. There we go. That's 3 more down. So how many Nevanlinna units are left? How many Nevanlinna units are left? We have... 30 is awesome simply because of two words, Voltes 5. Oh yeah, Voltes 5 is actually Voltes 5 has been a mainstay of the Super Robot Wars series, even when especially for the older games. That I'm aware of. Yep, but I think before 30, its last appearance, I think, was Alpha 3. You're correct, it's Alpha 3. As far as I remember, too. And I hated Alpha 3 because of the group thingy. Really? Alpha 3 is actually my favorite of the Super Robot Wars games. It's actually my favorite SRW. Ah, talaga? Mine is Alpha 1 and F. I see. So you are familiar with like the older games too. Okay, I'm still hoping that this deals like 30, just enough damage, so let's go. Oh naman, F is my first. That was like the first appearance of Ideon, right? Or was that F final?
Slave 2044, if it were not for your incomplete data, we would not be in this situation. So you're going to use my data as a scapegoat? You claim to be perfect, all-knowing and all-powerful, yet you won't take responsibility for your own mistake? Oof. How do you like that, Nevanlinna? Trust me, you do not want to mess with Nine when she's upset. I do not feel like this is much of a compliment. Who cares? You just rendered Nevanlinna speechless.
That's true. Can't you see, Nevanlinna? Can't you see what Chitose and Nine have?
I think perhaps I understand. So, this is love. No, love is something more kind, more beautiful. I'm not so sure you've got it just yet, Nine. Then tell me what it is. Let's save that for after the battle. Nevanlinna, seems you're starting to get some idea of what love is. If you want to know more, then you just give up already. I have no need of love. If I wipe out all of you and erase love from existence, there will no longer be a need for me to understand it. And ultimately, you're just the same as all fours. Nevanlinna, we're not going to give you this world, and we're not going to let you destroy love. Let's finish this, Nine. We are going to defeat her and save the world.
Well, I do hope you blow her up. Shit, it's not. Okay, wait, hold on. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, we're gonna have to use the, we're gonna have to use decisive cannon fire mode Koga instead. Based on my dislike of Alpha 3, who do you think is my favorite mecha? Ideon? I don't know. Haha, no. SRX? Okay. That's fair. Honestly, best choice, really. Like, you couldn't really ask for a better choice. If you're like talking about OGs, yeah, SRX probably is like the best choice.
システムオールグリーン行くわよグランマークこれが私たちの全てよ。
Alright, we blew them up. We got more though. Alright, 37,018. There you go. Baksaiken is just all kinds of badass and Super Robot Spirits is the goated queen. That is true. That is true. Personally, well, my favorite, if we're talking about like if we're talking about other series. Wait, we need a resupply. Okay, we actually have 2 resupplies that we can actually have 3 resupplies. Well, you know what that means, right? We're resupplying Yamato's EN and we're going to fire another wave motion gun. Because Okita has another soul in him and it's time to fire it upon these unfortunate schmucks. Which only leaves us with another resupply for Chitose. Chat, I think we're gonna be able to do this. I think we're gonna be able to do this, chat. Hell yeah! Look at that! 35k. Top 3 ko that I always use when they're available. SRX, New, Hainu, and God Gundam. Dude, God Gundam is so amazing. God Gundam is fantastic. Okay, only 2 Nevanlinnas left. These are the only 2 Nevanlinnas left, chat. We're finally gonna do it. Dude, wait lang. Like, I have so many thoughts about these Gundams, or rather these mecha. Pero give me 1 second while I just figure out everything. Or rather, while I just do this.
Incomprehensible. Further analysis impossible. I reject this emotion of love.
Nevanlinna, open up your heart more.
Love is the most common thing in the world for us humans.
Hell, what do you say we show her what our love is like?
Don't you go getting carried away, Bicha.
You two never change. They do say fighting can be a sign of affection.
What? But I absolutely love Judah when we never fight. But you and I sometimes fight, Le.
Don't you see, Nevanlinna? All of this is love.
Incomprehensible. I will destroy everything. All that lies outside my understanding has no right to exist.
As if I'd let you do that. I'll fight for those I love. Hang in there, Lena. I'm going to protect the world that you live in no matter what. Alright, good job, Judah. Okay, I think, Manager, it's time for the soul. Damn! Okay, here it is. The final Nevanlinna. And we are the final Arcadia, rather. That's also Nevanlinna, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Go ahead, finish so you can talk about SRW stuff. I will. Here we go. Can we do a Shine Spark? We can! He doesn't have Soul, but he does have Bullseye. We're gonna leave this one to Chitose.
Okay, we'll go put Mercy on just in case. And then Flicker. Here we go.
いつが全ての元凶か。決着をつける時が来たぞ。行くぜ。俺たちの手で引導を渡してやるぜ。ロー、分かってるな。感じる。6つの心が一つになっていく。
If you're keeping him alive, why not use Daisetsu-san Orochi? Nah, we have Mercy to leave it at 10 HP. It's fine. I wanted to be at least thematic where Chitose says the final blow. Okay, it's not the final blow. Alright. It's Chitose time. It is time to resupply once more. For this is the final Arcadia, the final Nevanlinna. And we will resupply one more time. Oh wow, she still has Smash Kit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Chito says shirt pocket MVP. We got it. We got it. Oh my god, I think we got it. I think we beat the game. Finally. Ooh-wee. That mech looks stiff when it runs. Honestly, it's got pretty stiff animation, you're right. Like among the VXT trio, I think V probably has like the best of the original mechs. But I just wish Grand Bang had a few more frames of animation in between. Anyway, chat, we've done it. We've done it.
This is my defeat. That also means the defeat of Garden. I cannot let that be. What do you think you're doing? Defeat is unacceptable for Super Civilization Garden. If it is impossible for me to complete my mission, all that remains is to show you the power of Garden.
Ugh. Come on.
The dimensional horizon is warping rapidly around her. No, she's accelerating the space-time fusion. If we don't stop that, the Earth is doomed.
It is no use. You cannot stop me with your current space-time control technology. What are you doing?
I'm going to stop the distortion of this dimension.
Hikari, can you even do that, Baka Shinji?
The Eva nearly destroyed the principle behind this world, which means he ought to be able to protect it as well. You said it, Shinji. Now's the time to use all the power we've been granted. Let's go, Zero. I'm going to draw out every last bit of your power, strong enough to shake dimensions and fate alike. We're going to show you what we can do. All the power to the getter. All the power together that we humans have.
Sala, Lacus, let's go sing our Song of the Stars as well. Salia, we're going to sync up our Ragnamails with Vilkis. I'm on it. We're doing this to save the 3 Earths. This should not be possible.
The distortion stopped. But if we don't defeat Nevanlinna, she could come back to threaten us again someday. Wait, will attacks even work on her when she's in the dimensional distortion like that? Kodai! Yes, sir. Preparing to fire the wave motion gun. Commander, the gravity anchor isn't functioning.
If we fire the wave motion gun without it, we could severely damage the Yamato in the blast as well.
And if we lose the Yamato, the Cosmo reverse system goes with it.
And how about this?
Look at that. Everybody just banding behind the Yamato.
We can support the Yamato.
Thank you, everyone.
No, that's completely reckless. Do you think you can actually counteract the wave motion gun's recoil?
I'm prepared to risk my life. We've already made it this far. Going to make sure this works no matter what. Just be certain you end this with one shot. Please, to save the 3 Earths. Okay, here we go, everyone. Make sure you're ready for this. Now we're going to show you humanity's true potential. All of our hopes and dreams, and all of our power. To open up a pathway to the future. That's why we're doing this. That I will accept those lives you're willing to risk.
Oh my god, I feel such a sigh of relief right now. I'll let this moment speak for itself, and then we'll talk a bit of SRW. If you guys can wait, you can wait for a bit more than that, really.
ターゲットスコープオープン照準誤差修正プラス2度
対ショック対先行防御
電影クロスゲージ0度20照準固定発射まで321
波動砲発射
波動砲
And now the Yamato story comes full circle. One last wave motion gun, and Zero totally not getting hit by it. The Mao.
Destruction of the time hole confirmed. Alright, the Yamato is safe too. Impossible.
Nevanlinna,
What is it?
you fought hard for your duty and you have my respect. But now it's time for you to stop.
But that would mean the end of Gardim. Listen to me, Nevanlinna. 9? A civilization is the product of its people. At the same time, you could also say it's the civilization that defines the people who live in it. So, all that I have done has been futile, and Gardim is destined to be destroyed. What's important isn't the civilization, but the people. And the people of Gardim are still alive. What? The people of Gardim who fled to the Earth at the NCC dimension didn't force their civilization on others. They tried to fit in with the Earthlings at the time. Which is why they never activated me. Most likely, and as a result, they passed on their genes to the people living on that Earth right now. What? When I was able to recall my original mission, I investigated the genetic data of everyone on the Yamato, and I discovered the genes of people from Gardim among them. The people of Gardim survive? You mean I tried to destroy their planet? Destroy their new civilization? Yes, Nevanlinna. 2044. You were trying to protect them, weren't you? No. What I was trying to protect was not Gardim, but the people who mean so much to me. You cannot regain what you've lost. That's what Sis taught me. That's why I decided to protect not the past, but the future. It was a good choice. 2044. I admire how you lived among the humans, and so I sought out your data. It seems I never truly understood humanity. Nevanlinna. But now I have no fear or doubt. After all, by risking your lives to accomplish your goal, you've shown me once more how admirable you humans are. And 9, you have taken on my mission. So protect that planet. Protect the Earth. Look after it from now on.
Wow, Nevanlinna actually concedes. After like probably the biggest battle ever, but still, she concedes.
I promise, Nevanlinna. Of course, that really should go without saying. After all, that's been our battle all along.
The 3 Earths are rapidly approaching one another. Officer Sanada, it's time to use the Cosmo Reverse system. We've finished switching it back with the Wave Motion Gun Controller system. But there's still one more problem. Where's Commander Okita?
He's not in his seat.
Maybe he's gone back to his chambers?
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Excuse me, Dr. Sado.
Yes?
Would you mind leaving me alone for a minute?
All right.
Thank you.
Sir.
I'm not really alone, am I? It must be the power of GN particles in the psychoframe. I can feel the hearts and minds of all who love the Earth gathered around the Yamato. I must strive to become one with them. Now that I think about it, it's funny. With all these battles one right after the other, I haven't had the time to really appreciate how I made it back here.
何もかも皆懐かしい
Unfortunately for us, I don't think Okita's gonna make it to our mission.
What's happening? Spirits all around Earth are gathering to the Yamato. Everyone is trying to save the planet. Aman, Char, Lala, Grandma, Grandpa, Dad, Ray, Chairman Durandal, Doc, Musashi, Michiru.
Cosmo reverse system reactivation confirmed. What's going on here?
I don't know, except this is a miracle.
Everything's going back to the way that's supposed to be. Thank you. Well, Earth, I'm home.
We've done it. The Cosmo Reverse System halted the space-time fusion, causing all the Earths to repeat their various histories. The crew, meanwhile, prepared to face a new future. There we are. It was 13 hours worth, but honestly, it was worth it. All of this was worth it. Okay, so before I proceed with like all the ending dialogue, SRX, honestly, really good choice. It's probably my top 10. If I could like, let's see, if I could name my top 10 mechs in the entire Super Robot Wars universe, this is honestly biased towards Super Robots because, you know, in no particular order, I would say Gunbuster, Gao Gaigar, particularly Genetic Gao Gaigar and Alpha 3, Daigen Guard, and of course, you gotta have Austin Scyther with it too, but Daigen Guard generally speaking. SRX would probably be just about top 10. Cybuster is actually pretty good, pretty high up there too. Ooh, now I'm actually stumped. Which ones are my favorite? I hear Gunbuster. Dude, again, Gunbuster's immediate use every game. Oh, God Gundam, of course. That's 6 now, right? We still have 4 to fill out. I'll probably think of the rest here. Not based off this game, but I absolutely love the Rick Diaz from Zeta Gundam as far as mass manufacture go. Granzon, Neo Granzon in particular is great, but just outside top 10. Ah, the Yaldabaoth. The Yaldabaoth, especially when it awakens in like OG Gaiden or OG Gaiden. That one. Oh, Gundam X. Double X in particular. Gundam Double X. And I consider the ball as one of the best basic designs, better than the GM and the Zaku at least. I think the Rick Diaz might have appeared in the Super Robot Wars game as an enemy. Oh well, anyway, we'll think of the other mech designs later. For now, let's see the ending cinematics. Here come the Earth Federation base. It's almost time. Yes. The peace treaty of the Earth Federation and Neo Zeon establishing a new government is about to be signed. And with that, the long war between the Earth and the space colonies will truly be at an end. According to my father, the central organization for the new government will be on station in satellite orbit. So, it'll take on the role of Laplace that would have been announced in the Charter of the Universal Century.
That reminds me, Hathaway. Didn't Bright say he was going into politics?
It seems his original intention was to leave the forces and start a restaurant.
Bright running a restaurant?
I can't even imagine that. As someone who knew of the true UC Charter, he said he wanted to enact its principles in the new government. He also said he wanted to make sure that society was a fertile enough place for new types to lead normal lives when they're born into it. He's really got a lot of on his mind, doesn't he? So, what do you all intend to do? Now that the war with Neo Zeon is over, the Federation forces will be going through some big changes. If you have any interest in joining the forces, we can be very accommodating. Of course, we have no idea what's going to happen to Ikoas or Londo Bell. Camille, if you haven't made up your mind about what to do yet, you should join the forces. I'll be sure to make you one of my subordinates. I don't have any intentions of joining the forces, at least not for the time being. Excuse me.
Camille and I am thinking of going to medical school.
I'm planning on joining the Jupiter fleet. You can leave Shangri-La to us. We're going to keep working as junk dealers, but one day we're going to set off some real fireworks.
Matthew and I will be going to Judao, though. What'll you do, Marida? I don't really know yet. I'll have to think things over with my father.
How about you, Hathaway? Well, the Earth climate's going to be changing. I'm going to study botany like I've always wanted to. Manager, what are your plans? I'm still thinking about that. You're not going back to Anaheim Tech?
Are you going to join the VIS Foundation?
I've gotten an invitation from them, but I haven't made my mind up yet.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to think.
Audrey, are you sure you shouldn't be at the signing ceremony?
I'm sure. After all, the power of the Zabi family is no longer necessary. I'll leave things at the ceremony to Commander Frontal, Nanai, and the rest.
Considering how convincingly he played Char's ghost, I don't think he'll have anything to worry about. Will you be staying in the forces, Commander Amuro? That's my plan. Of course, I won't be on the front lines. I'll be part of a team in the background developing the next generation of mobile suits. And what are those going to be used for? It's all part of the Deep Space Development Project. Are you serious? New government wants to go beyond the solar system? Eventually. My team will be part of laying the groundwork for that. Lane and I are going to be test pilots in the program. Emil Judao Hathaway Banager. Yes? What? Yeah? Amuro? You should go ahead and pursue whatever you want in life. And someday, if you're interested in our project, we'd be happy to have your help. We want to expand what's possible for humanity. Right. Good. Everyone present and accounted for. We'll be moving out shortly.
Oh no! I got so caught up watching the broadcast until the signing ceremony I lost track of time.
We have to go meet up with the Earth group, and then it'll finally be time. We can tie up that one last loose end from the fight. One of the newer mechs I like is Cross Ange. Forgot the mech name. I think it's Vilkis. You're talking about Vilkis. In fact, I really like it when Super Robot Wars introduces a new series, especially with V. It introduces a new series and makes it really, really good. The Vilkis was a really good mech. The Yamato is probably the most overpowered battleship in any Super Robot Wars game ever. The Full Metal Panic introduction, again, Levitain, great.
Well, we're back.
Yeah.
The war is over and classes are starting up again. Everyone's coming back from all the different schools they've been sent to in the meantime. I'll be graduating soon, so it won't be for long. But my normal life will be starting up again.
Guess it's finally time for me to keep my promise.
If you mean the one about going back to Jindai High School, I say you've already kept it.
No, not that one. The one I made in Dakar.
Oh, wait, which one was that again?
The one where I said I'd kiss you when we were reunited.
That's what I thought.
I did save you from the Misurugi Empire and Embryo's Arsenal, but neither of those times seemed very appropriate, so I haven't kept it yet. But now that we've returned to Jindai High School, I think this is the perfect opportunity.
You're so honorable about this kind of thing.
Would you rather I wasn't?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then...
Sosuke, what do you two think you're doing? Don't you forget you're standing in front of a holy temple of learning.
Commander!
Why are you dressed like that? Can't you tell just by looking? There's not much time left before graduation, but I was thinking of going to school here too. And that's not all.
We're going to be acting as Tessa's protection, so we'll be living in town. I've always wanted to live in Japan. This is going to be a really fun mission. Okay then.
You surprised?
Yes, and it looks like we ruined what would have been a perfect chance for him. You said it.
Sakura, I know it's not my place to comment on your private life, but as your superior officer, let me say one thing. Your love life in high school should be entirely pure.
Understood. Then I will engage in a kiss with you at graduation.
Oh, you're impossible. Anyway, it seems like things at school will be getting pretty lively, but let's try to avoid causing an uproar.
Of course. As long as I have you, I don't need any weapons at all. Full Metal Panic ending. So, you aren't going to pilot the Eva again? I don't know. What about the Angels? Apparently, they're not sure when whether they're going to show up again. So we've all been told to stand by here in Tokyo 3. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, Toji's right. This way we can all go to school together. Yeah.
Keep spending time with idiots like that and you're just gonna keep getting dumber. We'll be going now, Ikari. So don't you be late.
What was that all about? Shinji, are they both into you? No, it's not like that.
Well. Must be hard being popular with the ladies.
Ayanami, Asuka, I'm looking forward to being there. From all the above data, we calculated that if this situation persists, the composition of the seawater will return to its state before the second impact in the month. You're saying the seas will turn blue again?
We're not certain of the cause. I should think it would be obvious.
The Cosmo Reverse system, huh? Now, as long as we recreate the sea life whose genetic information we have stored and allow some time for breeding, the oceans will eventually return to normal.
I see.
So if no more angels do appear, what will happen to us?
Nerve could be shut down.
I guess we'll just have to deal with that when the time comes. At any rate, it's better than waiting in fear of the world coming to an end. That concludes my report.
Well done. Fuyutsuki, I'll leave the rest of this to you.
That's unusual for you, Commander, leaving on time for once.
Well, we do have somewhere to be today.
Let's go, Captain Katsuragi.
Yes, sir.
That one big feast for the whole family, eh? Sounds like you wanted to go too. Space is our future.
Yeah, and the battle with Neo Zeon is over too.
What do you think? Want to use Mazinger and get a part-time job constructing colonies?
No, that's not it. When I say space, I'm not talking about the solar system. I mean deep space.
You want to go up past the solar system?
What's so surprising about that? We just finished traveling somewhere 168,000 light years away. Compared to that, the Milky Way is a really small place. This isn't good, boss. Now Kabuto's whole concept of scale is on the galactic level.
Shut up! If he says he's going to space, I'm going there with him.
Me too, Koji.
Don't forget about the Young Getter team too.
That's right. If you're going out into deep space, you're sure to need the power of the Shin Getter Dragon.
Alright then, let's use that thing to set out on an adventure in search of the origins of Getter radiation. What, you consider yourself part of the Young team? Of course!
Don't you go pretending to be young and forget about us. Compared to the age of the universe, we're all not just young, we're less than chicks. Researching Getter radiation, huh? I can hardly leave that to the Oma of all people.
Then I suppose I'll have to tag along too, otherwise it wouldn't be the Getter team. That's right, you need all three of us for that.
Don't work too hard, you youngsters.
We'll have to keep track of them all from here from Earth. Mom, Dad, I'm going to get even stronger and follow after the others someday.
That's the spirit, Shiro.
You and Koji are the ones who are going to shape the future, after all.
Nah, none of you are ready to take up the symbol of the Earth just yet.
That's right. If you don't work to improve that mindset of yours, you'll never reach the truth.
Oh, we know that.
But we'll get there someday, even if we have to do it by force.
First, we need to tie things up after that battle. Londo Bell ought to be here for us soon. Right, I'll start getting ready in a minute.
We're going to do this, Mazinger. We're going to be the strongest in all of space. We're on our way, Getter. I'm going to go on wherever my heart leads me.
I miss Super Robot Wars. Kailan kaya susunod? Honestly, I can't tell you kasi this is a very long series. Very long game. So if I ever stream it again, it'll probably take months. But I do play like a whole lot of games other than that, so you're gonna see still things of the same genre, just not the same game, as much as I would love to keep doing this. I wonder what's going to happen to this world. What are things going to be like without Embryo and Black Noir running things behind the scenes?
Their existence is being kept from the citizens, but chaos is spreading in the founding nations now that they can no longer use mana. This may lead to the start of another war.
But it might not. Yeah, I don't believe humans are that stupid.
Kira, Shin.
Kira, what are you going to do now? I was thinking of taking a trip. Why? Well, if the world's going to change, I'd like to see it with my own two eyes. And then after that, I think I'll be able to decide how I want to live my life. I see, but I won't be able to go with you. I have things I need to do at Orb.
Catherine,
Do you think it's hopeless, Kagali?
No, thank you.
Shin, would you want to come with me? Not that I'm asking you to fill in for Athrun. Me? Really? Yeah.
That's a great idea. You should learn everything that you can about this great wide world, Shin.
I suppose you're right.
I am. I'd like to see how much you grow, Shin.
Alright then, Kira. I don't know if I'll be of any use, but I'll go with you. I'd like to change too. I'm looking forward to it, Shin. I feel the same as you do.
Kira, Shin, I wish you all the best. May your future be as bright as the sun.
The world is changing. Sadness and hatred are things of the past. Our desires and our strength clear the path forward for the world. That's what we were fighting for, so we have to keep moving forward too.
Are you really sure about this, Kappei?
It's something all three of us decided. We're going to put Zambot 3 to rest. So please, Ichitaro, sink it into the ocean.
And we'll all go our own ways.
I'm going to succeed that and become a fisherman. I'm going to start studying soon so I can become a doctor too.
I'm going to start a farm with my father and the others and buy a lot more horses.
I see.
So you've all chosen paths for yourselves. It's like how you decided you wanted to be an engineer.
You've grown up so much, Kappe.
Mom, cut it out. I still have a long way to go compared to Dad. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to be an even greater fisherman than he was. So long, Zambot 3. If we ever need your power again, I'll come to get you. But that day may never come, so rest in peace at the bottom of the ocean. So the world is finally at peace.
Don't let your guard down, Topo. You never know what might happen from here on out. That's right. Just because Embryo and Black Noir are gone doesn't mean the war will never happen again.
I know that. Why don't you all have some tea before you go on? It's best to consider the state of things to come in a calm and relaxed state of mind.
Have you heard anything from Banjo?
Nothing.
Hurry up and come back to us, Banjo.
I'm home. Banjo! Seems like I made it in time for tea. Your timing could not have been better. So, did you find a job? Of course. After all, I am Banjo Haran.
Is it related to the Senpuji concern?
No,
You're going to be a private eye again?
not that either. The stage will be outer space. After all, the Earth is far too small a place for me. Outer space? To start with, I'm going to be participating in the re-establishment of the abandoned Mars reclamation team. So you will be going to Mars, sir? Yes, not to dig up the past, but as a first step for the future. Very good, sir. With that settled, we ought not to waste any time. I shall begin preparations to leave immediately.
And I'll be going too, of course. You know, wherever you are, Beauty will be there also. You always try to interfere with Banjo and I, Beauty.
And of course, you could only hardly leave without me, your most promising disciple. Alright, everyone. I'll be counting on you all from here on out. The sun is with me. I'm going to become a light to illuminate the world, no longer under the control of darkness. Well, that takes care of the overhaul in every unit in the Brave Express Corps. Great work, Mr. Osaka.
I'd say you deserve some praise too, Hamada.
Still, I can hardly believe it. In all that time we were off traveling to Iskandar, you came back to the auto factory, Luna.
Well, I did get a little hurt, but don't worry, it's fine now.
Everyone's recovered from all that damage, and now the Brave Express Corps can resume operations. We're going to keep fighting even now that X7 and Black Noir are both gone. It's true, we've defeated the great evil, but you never know when someone else might show up to threaten the peace. That's true. We must be ready for that. Anyway, the Brave Express Corps isn't just for fighting. There's rescue operations after an accident or disaster, planetary development and visiting new regions of space, restoring areas affected by the space-time fusion, and laying rails in the deserts and seas. Speaking of rails, we could also help with Squad Leader Uri Batake's parallel boson jump railway plan. It feels good to have people relying on us. Yes, of course. Of course, it may be too much for us to handle alone. Izumi, any idea where Joe might be?
I've reached out everywhere to try and find him, but his whereabouts remain unknown.
After Joe came back to this dimension, he disappeared without saying a word. Don't worry, Master Baito. He is your lifelong rival after all. He's sure to cross paths with you again. More importantly, Wolfgang and the others who got away in all the confusion could start some evil plot again. Then we'll just have to fight them when the time comes. We'll have to fight in defense of justice.
Hey there, Maito, everyone. Your tea and snacks are all ready.
Thanks, Sally. I'll dig right in then. Yes, as long as Sally is here, Maito's future is assured.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing that'll stay a mystery for long, I would think.
Maito?
We've got one last thing to take care of after that battle and then we should talk. Sally, I'd like to discuss our future.
Okay.
Well then, Maito, we should be getting ready to go. Yes, you're right, Gain. Brave Express Corps, prepare to pull out of the station. We'll be meeting up with the Nadesiko squad to tie everything up after that battle. Hey, ramen stall! Is that Akito's? Wait, did Akito actually get the ending he deserved? Aw, that's amazing.
So, what do you think?
Delicious! Now that's the ramen I remember you making, Akito. I completely agree with the commander. It's orthodox Tokyo-style ramen done right.
It's been a long time since I last had it, but this is definitely that special ramen you worked on so hard before, Akito. Well done, Tenkawa. This is sure to bring in the customers.
Oh, I still have a long way to go. I haven't even started to vary the recipe yet. I still don't have the kind of palate I need to make adjustments to account for the weather or time of year.
Didn't I tell you? That's why I'll be doing the tasting.
I have complete faith in your taste, Yurika, and like my own skill. But that's one thing I want to do it myself.
You'll be fine. Little by little, you're getting better, Akito. Yes, Lapis is right. This is all due to the intense treatment and rehabilitation that you've gone through.
Thank you, Rudy. Lapis.
So, what are your plans from here on out, Akito? Are you going to work in Homei's shop? Or are you going to be the Nadeshiko's cook again?
No, I think I'm going to keep practicing here at this stand. Well said, Akito. No doubt you have the skills to master this specially constructed ramen stand that I, Seiya Uribatake, have crafted for you.
I can understand how you feel, but I don't know. An all-black style of yours might drive off customers. No problem. I'm the one who'll deal with the customers.
But Yurika...
So I, Yurika Tenkawa, am discharging myself from the fleet, effective immediately.
Is that why you wanted me to try Akito's ramen today? To get my permission? No doubt it'll mean a lot of trouble for Yurika, but you caused some trouble for her, she caused some trouble for you, and you live your lives together. That's what it is to be married, Akito.
Dad!
Akito, take good care of my daughter. I will.
It's going to get a bit lonely on the bridge.
Don't worry, Captain. I'll work hard to fill in for Yurika too. Don't forget about me.
Thank you both.
Thank you, Rudy. It's all thanks to you that I was able to let go of my hatred in the past.
No, that I believe was due to the strength of the love that you and Yurika share. You know, I can't help but feel embarrassed when you just put it bluntly like that. Love will save the world. Between you two and that fight, that's what I've learned.
Yeah, but that's enough of that. Don't you think it's about time we got going on the Nadeshiko?
Akatsuki, are you wearing that today too?
Well, I heard this was Tenkawa's big all-or-nothing moment. I figured I should wear my best set of clothes.
In other words, your favorite set of clothes.
Well, I'm grateful to all you two. Take care of Lapis from now on.
Akito.
Let's go tie everything up after that last battle.
Alright everyone, prepare to launch. Everyone's here, right?
Yeah.
As you all know, it's become impossible to use mana now that Aura's been released, and the distinction between mana users and Norma is breaking down. Since dragons will no longer be attacking, Area D is no longer off limits. And there's no more need for Arsenal, is there? So what are we going to do now? Should we ask Ruli for permission to join the Nadeshiko? I prefer to be part of Celestial Being. We could have the Senpuji concerned recommend us for some work too. No, don't rely on anyone else's help.
Anj?
The whole world has been reborn. We ought to determine our own paths for the future. Well said, Lady Angelis. I understand what you're getting at, but still, don't make it sound like it's so easy. Since you've taken over as commander, I assume you have a plan? Isn't that right, Ange? Of course. I call it the Arsenal Paradise Plan. The what? Arsenal Paradise? As a lone island among distant seas, this place has the hidden potential to become the perfect resort. What? You want to turn Arsenal into a resort? That's right. I've already talked with Jasmine, and we have all the resources we need to remodel it. Let's all work together to rebuild this place, just like how the world itself was reborn. Hilda will be in charge of rebuilding the facilities. Rosalie and Chris will help her. Right! Ursha will be in charge of the restaurant. Vivian, you'll be assisting her. You've got it. Leave all the tasting to me. What about me? Salia, you'll be designing uniforms for all our workers. That is to say, for all of us. Can you do that? I'd love to. Momoka will be in charge of customer relations. I'll put everything I have into this. Jasmine will head up supplies. Maggie will deal with health concerns. Emma will manage finances. May can take care of our equipment. Pamela, Hikaru, and Olivier can take on reception. Are you okay with all this, Jill? Sure, whatever you want. I gave all of my authority to you.
Anj, what about me?
Well, the Arsenal Resort famously has a beautiful staff.
Are you saying you want me to dress up as a girl?
No, that's not what I meant. You're going to be the assistant manager. In other words, you'll be my partner.
Alright, I'll do everything in my power to help out.
Sala, you'll be in charge of bringing in customers from the UC dimension. Be sure to bring my mother along. I'd like nothing more. But are you sure that's a good idea, Anj? What do you mean? With Embryo gone, the founding nations are in chaos, and fighting could break out at any time. Anyone who wants to go fight can do so. You know what I still can't believe? That Lady Sylvia is the one leading the group of citizens seeking to overthrow the old order. She's begun to walk forward on her own 2 feet. No need to worry about her. But what if the old order comes out on top and decides to destroy Arsenal as a demonstration of their power? That much is obvious. We will fight to stay alive, even if it means destroying the world.
Anj, you really are like no one else I know.
Alright everyone, let's finalize our schedule up to the opening of our resort before the Nadeshiko shows up for us. Are you going, Setsuna?
In the large Magellanic Cloud in the new correct century, we were able to come to a compromise with ELS and the Gamelons. I'd like to try to do that in this world too. We'll do our best, Setsuna, even if us non-innovators can only really be helped by being your bodyguards. But we definitely want to reach some sort of understanding too.
We'd like to make sure that your journey progresses safely.
Clearing the way for innovators, huh? It sounds like Celestial Being's mission is alive and well. Thank you, everyone. I'll be counting on you. We'll see each other again, right? Of course we will, Saji.
Good. I will want to hear all about your trip, Setsuna. What you saw, what you experienced.
I promise I'll tell you everything, Lewis. Keep following your heart, Setsuna. I'll lend you my immortality so Celestial Being won't ever die. Thank you. The Earth Federation forces will aid you in your journey too, however informally.
Thanks, Kati. The Federation is already helping so much by providing us with Celestial Being.
Now that the fighting has come to an end, it's finally time for us to go.
Grace, this is the perfect opportunity for you to tell Say how you feel. No, I'm okay. But she has so much love to give. I'll be thinking of her and that's enough for me.
Don't you mean Setsuna? Why do you say her? Why do you refer to she? Never mind. Thank you, Feld.
What?
The flowers that you gave me also gave me hope for peace. That's why I was able to work things out with ELS.
I'm glad, Setsuna. You weren't wrong, Setsuna.
You were right too, refusing to fight. Trusting one another, trying to understand one another. That's how I will journey into the Milky Way. I think we're all ready. There's more. Kincaid, Captain Bera. Now you can finally go back to being Seabook, Arno, and Cecily Fairchild. About that, Tobia.
I'm going to keep being Bera Rona for a little longer.
Why? Crew Dogati has fallen, and the Jupiter Empire has been crushed for good.
Is it because of me?
Bernadette?
Is it so you can unite the people of Jupiter in my place, Captain Bera?
Well, that is right, but you shouldn't feel responsible.
This is my way of thanking you after returning from that journey of 336,000 light years. Captain Bera? You're still young. You ought to gain some more experience before you lead the people of Jupiter.
The world is going to change. You should see what that's like first.
Are you sure? 3 years. That's how much time I'm going to give you. 3 years.
Until then, she will remain Bera Rona, and I will be Kincaid now.
Oh, thank you, Kincaid, Captain Bera.
We'll be leaving Bernadette and the Crossbound Vanguard to you, Tobia. I understand. Doubtless there will be many places that need our help throughout this changing world. For that reason, we will fly the Skullheart banner and sail around the sea of outer space.
And in 3 years' time, I'll come back here to Jupiter no matter what.
And I'll be with you then too, Bernadette. I don't care what you try to say.
Thank you, Tobia.
Well, now that that's decided, let's head back to Earth. We got one last loose end left to tie up, don't we? That's right. We have to go and see off the man who gave his life in order to save the Earth. Are you talking about Okita? There it is. I hope you see this, Commander. You risked your life for it. And there it is. Earth. Hey! The Earth is saved! Do you see this, Commander? The Earth, it's coming back to life. Thank the stars for the Cosmo Reverse system. It's starting to recover. Beautiful, like it used to be. If only you were here to see it with us. Okita, seems like all your friends and subordinates from 3 different dimensions are here to see you off. All that's left to be done, you can leave to us now. Rest in peace, Okita. All members of Earth Fleet Tenku, a salute for Commander Okita. Thank you, Commander. I'll never forget what you've taught me. And I swear that from now on, together with the Yamato, I will continue to watch over that blue planet.
Commander Okita, looks like your legacy is on our hands. So today's the last official day for the Earth Fleet Tenku. It might be, but our fight is just beginning. The Earth may be regenerating, but it'll take some time before everything can be completely restored. Yes, sis, I understand. It seems our mission from now on will be to help with the rebuilding. I'll be counting on you, Nine. After all, we went to all that trouble disarming the Grand Van and refitting it in order to optimize your functioning. And even if it is limited, we did install that parallel jump, which required Guardian's advanced technology. We're going to get busy from now on. I understand. As an ARS 100, I will carry out my mission to restore the Earth.
You said you were a 99 because you consider yourself incomplete. You must have reached a 100 by now.
Not yet. After all, I still don't understand love.
Hey Chitose, I thought you were going to teach 9 about love when this battle was all over.
Wait, did I say that? You need to take responsibility for what you say, sis. Maybe I should play the recording I saved. That might jog your memory. Whoa now, no need for all that.
So, I want to see what kind of lesson you have in store.
Well, I actually don't have a plan or anything. It's not like I've ever gone out with anyone myself, so I'm not even sure if I know what love is. And we'll have to find out together. Yes, why don't we do that? I'm sure if we travel to all 3 different dimensions, we're bound to find it. Of course, your boyfriend will have to be someone who lives up to my standards. And this is going to be a real challenge. I know how strict you can be, 9. But let's get out of there and really do this. I don't have any plans for after I see Tatsu, but I'll go to any dimension out there to answer a request for help. This may well be a journey that goes on even longer than 336,000 light years, so I'll be counting on you, 9. You've got it, sis. We'll be together forever.
Oh my god, that dude's like a short-haired Spike Spiegel. He kind of is. And I think that is the final everything. Yep, that's final credit scene! Oh my god, finally. Jesus Christ, that was so long. But that was worth it. There you go, chat. We have finally finished Super Robot Wars V. It has been a long while since I finished a Super Robot Wars game, and honestly, I'm glad it's over. Because that frees up my schedule. That actually helps free up my schedule for like more games for me to fit in. And there are a lot of games I still want to play, you know? But it was worth the journey. It was so good. It was really, really good. I hope to see that. I don't know when I'll be playing another Super Robot Wars game because like I have other strategy RPGs I want to try. I want to go back to playing Fire Emblem stuff. I want to go back to I'm going to be playing XCOM for like Halloween for Halloween month. So yeah. But really, I am very glad that you all are here to I'm very glad to see all of you here. And you know, for sticking around really. I really, really appreciate it. Honestly, I would really love to talk more about Super Robot Wars fandom, but I'm super tired. Like, it's been 13 hours, really. I spent 13 hours on this to see this through. I really could have stopped it in like chapters 51. I could have stopped it at the end of chapter 50 and like separated chapter 51 and 52, but I thought it would take a much shorter time. It didn't. But that's my fault, so, well, I'll just deal with it. So yeah, honestly, I'm not sure what to do after this. I could go to sleep or I could go outside. I honestly still have some energy left to spare, and I really want to make the most of this weekend. Maybe I could drop by to the con for a bit, and then I'll probably pass out when I go back home. We'll see how things go. But we're just gonna finish off the credit sequence. We are done though. I'm so glad. Again, thank you everybody for sticking around here from start to finish. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, we're just finishing the credit sequence. Gotta enjoy that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go heat up some water. Probably gonna go take a shower, and then I'll decide what to do next. And looks like I made it just in time for the end credits. For the credits to end. There we go. We've finally done it. We've done it.